Do you ever feel trapped by your own thoughts? Like you're always stuck thinking about the past or worrying about the future? What if I told you the key to peace and happiness lies in letting all of that go and focusing on this moment? In today's video, I'm going to take you through the powerful lessons from Eckhart Tolle's life-changing book, The Power of Now, and show you how embracing the present can transform your life. The power of now starts with a really profound idea. You are not your mind. This means most of the suffering we experience comes from being too identified with our thoughts. Think about it. How often do we replay past mistakes or worry about things that haven't even happened yet? Eckhart Tolle explains that these thoughts aren't actually us. They're just patterns our minds create. By recognizing that we are not our thoughts, we can start to detach from them and experience peace. Tolle describes this as the first step toward enlightenment. Now, in Chapter 2, Tolle introduces the idea of the pain body. This is the emotional baggage we all carry from past experiences. It's like a part of us that feeds on negativity and gets triggered by certain situations. For example, maybe a small comment from someone sets off a big emotional reaction in you. That's your pain body at work. But here's the good news. By being fully present, we can stop feeding that pain body and break free from its grip. Tolle says we do this by bringing our awareness to the present moment. Now, this brings us to one of the most important ideas of the book, the now. According to Tolle, true happiness can only be found in the present moment, what he calls the now. He explains that most of our stress comes from either living in the past or worrying about the future. But when we focus on what's happening right now, we connect with a deeper sense of peace. Think about how often we rush through our day, completely unaware of what's happening in the moment. Next time you're eating or walking, try to focus all your attention on just being present. In Chapter 4, Tolle talks about the mind's strategies to avoid the now. Our minds love to keep us distracted, whether it's by overthinking, worrying, or even scrolling through our phones. We avoid being fully present by living in a constant state of distraction. But Tolle suggests practicing mindfulness in everyday tasks. For example, if you're washing your hands, pay attention to the water, the feel of the soap, the sound of the faucet. These small moments help you connect with the now. Another powerful part of the power of now is how it transforms relationships. In Chapter 8, Tolle explains that many relationships are based on need and dependency. We look to others to complete us or make us happy. But when we live in the now, we can start to accept people as they are, without expecting them to fill some void in us. By being present in our relationships, we create a space for genuine connection, free of expectations and conflicts. So what's the takeaway from the power of now? Tolle is telling us that true freedom and peace come from letting go of the past and future and embracing the present. When we do that, we break free from the constant noise of our thoughts and experience life in its purest form. Imagine living a life where you're not bogged down by stress, worry, or regret, where you're fully present, enjoying the moment. That's the gift Eckhart Tolle offers in The Power of Now. The next time you feel anxious or overwhelmed, take a deep breath, focus on the now, and notice how it changes your mindset. So now that we've gone through the key ideas of the power of now, let's dive a little deeper and talk about the 10 life-changing lessons we can all take away from this book. These lessons aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools that can truly transform the way we live our everyday lives. Lesson 1. You are not your thoughts. Eckhart Tolle emphasizes that we often mistake ourselves for the voice in our heads. You know, that constant stream of thoughts, worries, and mental chatter? He teaches us to observe our thoughts without identifying with them. Tolle uses the metaphor of a clear sky and clouds. Our mind's thoughts are like the clouds, but beneath that, the sky is still there, calm and peaceful. When we understand that we are the sky and not the clouds, we begin to experience inner peace. Lesson 2. The present moment is all we have. We spend so much time regretting the past or worrying about the future, but Tolle teaches that the only thing we truly have is right now. Every moment wasted in the past or future takes away from the now. When you start practicing being present, whether it's during a conversation or while enjoying a meal, you'll begin to experience life more fully. The now is where true peace lives. Lesson 3. Let go of psychological time. Now, Tolle isn't saying that we don't need to plan for the future or learn from the past. He's talking about letting go of the emotional baggage tied to time, like regretting what's gone or stressing over what hasn't happened yet. Letting go of psychological time allows us to move forward without carrying the weight of unnecessary stress. It's about focusing on the tasks at hand and enjoying life as it unfolds. Lesson 4. The power of acceptance. This doesn't mean you have to accept everything that happens without action, but it's about accepting what is. Tolle teaches us to surrender to the present situation, even if it's uncomfortable, instead of resisting it. When we resist reality, we create suffering. But when we accept things as they are, we find solutions more easily and release inner tension. Acceptance leads to peace. Lesson 5. Free yourself from the pain body. According to Tolle, the pain body is the emotional baggage we carry from past traumas and negative experiences. This pain can come to life in the form of anger, sadness, or anxiety and can sabotage our present. By recognizing when the pain body is active and staying present, we can stop feeding it and start healing. Tolle encourages us to observe these emotions without identifying with them, and over time, the pain body loses its power. Lesson 6. Mindfulness is key to peace. At the heart of the power of now is mindfulness, bringing your full attention to the present moment. Whether you're doing a simple task like washing dishes or taking a walk, mindfulness helps you engage with life more deeply. Start by focusing on your breathing or fully immersing yourself in whatever you're doing. When we're mindful, our stress fades, and we feel more connected to the world around us. Lesson 7. Surrender is not giving up. Tolle makes it clear that surrendering to the present moment doesn't mean giving up on life. It's about letting go of resistance to what is, instead of constantly battling circumstances that are beyond our control. When we surrender, we align ourselves with life's flow, and in that space, we often find solutions to our problems that we couldn't see before. Lesson 8. Relationships thrive when we are present. Tolle explains that most relationships suffer because we enter them seeking fulfillment or trying to fix something within ourselves. But when we're present in our relationships, without expectations or judgments, real love and connection emerge. By practicing presence in relationships, we let go of dependency and create space for authentic, peaceful connections. Lesson 9. The ego is not who you are. The ego is the part of us that's always seeking validation, wanting to be right, or needing to prove something. It thrives on comparison, judgment, and control. But Tolle teaches that the ego is not our true self. When we stop identifying with the ego, we stop trying to control every situation and person around us. This creates a deeper sense of calm and openness. Lesson 10. True joy comes from within. Tolle emphasizes that the happiness we get from external things, like possessions, success, or other people, is always temporary. True joy is not based on external conditions but arises naturally when we're fully present. When we stop relying on outside circumstances to make us happy and instead focus on our inner state, we discover a deep, lasting joy that's available to us at any moment. So those are the 10 life lessons from the power of now. These lessons aren't just ideas. They're practical tools that can help us live more peaceful, present, and fulfilling lives. Whether it's learning to detach from our thoughts, practicing mindfulness, or embracing the present moment, Tolle gives us the blueprint for true inner peace. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but by starting small, maybe taking a few mindful breaths or being more present in your daily life, you'll begin to feel the transformative power of these lessons. If you're ready to take the next step, give this video a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which lesson resonated most with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.